Hi everybody, I've got the camera focused on Little Lucy by Tina Cui. She's the one I call Katie. But I was thinking today about finding the perfect baby names for reborns and how hard that is. It might not be hard for some people, but it's always been very hard for me. And I actually had been to a yard sale or a thrift store and picked up a baby book from 1994 called Beyond Jennifer and Jason, and it's filled with really neat names and stories behind the names and the meanings of the names, and I just thought it was really neat to have. And then I was thinking, of course it's hard for me to pick reborn names, because until you actually hold them while you're making them and to see how the end product turns out, and you look at this little baby and then you start seeing a little personality or something, and then you get a feel for a name. But I thought, of course, it took me 9 months that I was expecting my own 4 human children to come up with the perfect name. And so I just thought this book was excellent. So if you ever get a chance to get a baby naming book, even just to read through, even if you're not going to use it for naming reborns, it's just really interesting. But inside this book was a little story, and it was an excerpt from a Susan Isaacs either story or book called Almost Paradise. And the excerpt was titled In Search of a Girl's Name. Jane stroked the pale brown down of her baby's head. What does she look like to you? She looks like Miranda to me. No. No? Samantha? Christina? No exotic names. But those aren't exotic. How about Gwendolyn? Well, how about Mary? Are you serious, Nick? Mary Cobley? It sounds like a barmaid. But Maria might not be too bad. Nope, too Catholic. How about Tuttle? I hate that, Nicholas said. I keep meeting all these girls named Haywood and Lockhart, and they always have dumb bunny nicknames, although I sort of like Heisenhuber Cobley. It has a distinguished ring to it, a fine old name, a noble name. If you don't stop, I'll put Tammy on the birth certificate. I've got it, Jane. Oh, this should be terrific. How about Dorothy? Even John would be better than that. Oh, come on now. We need a nice, plain, pretty name. How about Caroline? It sounds like we're copying the Kennedys. All right, how about Anne? A little too simple, even with an E at the end. Okay, how about Elizabeth? Oh, I like that, Jane said. But she just doesn't look like an Elizabeth. If you name her Zelda, then she will look like a Zelda. No, she won't. But let me think. Olivia and Abigail are out. And Winifred? I know, Jane said. Victoria. Victoria? Victoria Cobley. It's a little regal, but that's okay. What do you think of that name? You're not going to call her Tori, are you? No. But maybe Vicky if she's athletic and energetic like you. But otherwise, just beautiful, elegant, gorgeous, adorable, sweet, cuddly Victoria. So I hope you like that. And yes, I always have a hard time picking the right name, but apparently other people do too. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.